Some SUVs may look appealing on the outside, promising luxury, reliability, and performance, but in reality, they're plagued with issues that make them a nightmare to own. From frequent breakdowns and expensive repairs, to poor resale value and lackluster performance, these SUVs fail to meet expectations. If you're in the market for a reliable SUV, these are the ones you should avoid at all costs. Subscribe to my channel and hit that like button, it will help me to grow. 7. Cadillac XT5. At first glance, the Cadillac XT5 looks like an appealing luxury SUV. With its stylish design, premium interior, and modern technology, it promises a high-end driving experience. However, beneath the surface, the XT5 has several significant issues that make it one of the worst choices in its class. If you're in the market for a used luxury SUV, you might want to avoid this one. One of the biggest complaints about the XT5 is its underwhelming performance. The base 2.0-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, while efficient, feels weak for a luxury SUV. The optional 3.6-liter V6 provides more power, but it comes with its own set of problems, including excessive oil consumption and premature engine wear. Many owners have reported engine failures before reaching 100,000 miles, leading to costly repairs. The 9-speed automatic transmission is another weak point. Many drivers experience rough shifting, hesitation, and, in some cases, complete transmission failure. For a luxury SUV, these transmission issues make the XT5 feel far from refined. The Cadillac XT5's interior, while stylish, is plagued with reliability concerns. The infotainment system, which should be a highlight of a luxury vehicle, is notoriously glitchy. Many owners report the system freezing, crashing, or becoming unresponsive. Electrical issues extend beyond the infotainment system, with frequent problems affecting everything from the power seats to the climate control system. Another major drawback is ride quality. While the XT5 aims to offer a smooth and comfortable experience, the suspension system feels overly firm, making for a bumpy ride on rough roads. Competitors like the Lexus RX and BMW X5 provide a far more refined driving experience. Resale value is also a significant issue for the XT5. Cadillac vehicles tend to depreciate rapidly, and the XT5 is no exception. Many owners find that their vehicle loses a huge portion of its value within just a few years, making it a poor investment compared to luxury SUVs from brands like Lexus or Mercedes-Benz. Overall, the Cadillac XT5 fails to live up to the expectations of a luxury SUV. Between its unreliable engine, problematic transmission, glitchy electronics, and disappointing ride quality, it's an SUV that's best avoided. If you're looking for a reliable luxury SUV, the Lexus RX, Acura MDX, or even a used Mercedes GLE would be far better options. 6. Dodge Journey. The Dodge Journey is one of the most disappointing SUVs to ever hit the market. Initially introduced as a budget-friendly midsize SUV, it quickly earned a reputation for poor reliability, underwhelming performance, and cheap build quality. If you're considering buying a used Dodge Journey from the 2009 to 2020 model years, you might want to reconsider. One of the Journey's biggest weaknesses is its outdated and unreliable engine lineup. The base 2.4-liter 4-cylinder engine produces a measly 173 horsepower, which feels woefully inadequate for an SUV of this size. Acceleration is sluggish, especially when the vehicle is loaded with passengers or cargo. The optional 3.6-liter V6 offers better power, but even that engine suffers from reliability concerns, particularly with oil leaks and premature wear. The transmission is another major problem area. Many Dodge Journey models are equipped with a 4-speed or 6-speed automatic transmission, both of which are known for rough shifting and premature failure. Many owners have had to replace the transmission before reaching 100,000 miles, with repair costs running into the thousands of dollars. The Dodge Journey's interior quality is also disappointing. While the SUV may look spacious at first glance, The materials used inside feel cheap and flimsy. The seats lack comfort, the dashboard rattles over time, and the touchscreen infotainment system is prone to lagging or completely failing. Many owners have also reported issues with the air conditioning system, with some models requiring costly repairs just to keep the cabin cool. Safety is another concern with the Dodge Journey. Unlike competitors that consistently receive top safety ratings, the Journey has performed poorly in crash tests. The lack of modern safety features in older models makes it an even worse choice, as rivals like the Honda Pilot and Toyota Highlander offer far superior driver assist technologies. Another major downside is the Journey's resale value. Since it was one of the cheapest midsize SUVs when new, its used market value plummets quickly. Many buyers avoid the Dodge Journey because of its reputation for poor reliability, making it difficult to sell when you're ready to upgrade. Ultimately, the Dodge Journey is an SUV that fails to deliver in almost every category. Its weak engine, unreliable transmission, low-quality interior, and poor safety ratings make it one of the worst choices in the midsize SUV segment. If you're looking for an affordable family SUV, you're far better off with alternatives like the Toyota RAV4, Honda CR-V, or Mazda CX-5. 5. Chevrolet Equinox. The Chevrolet Equinox is a popular midsize SUV, but older models from 2010 to 2017 come with major reliability issues that make them a risky choice. One of the biggest problems with this generation of the Equinox is its engine. The base 2.4-liter four-cylinder engine suffers from excessive oil consumption, which can lead to severe engine damage if not addressed. Many owners have reported needing complete engine replacements well before 100,000 miles, a costly repair that can exceed $5,000. The oil consumption issue isn't just minor, it's a well-documented defect that has led to numerous complaints and lawsuits. Many Equinox owners find themselves adding oil constantly, sometimes every 1,000 miles, just to prevent the engine from running dry. If left unchecked, this problem can lead to catastrophic engine failure. Another major issue is the Equinox's transmission. Many models experience delayed shifting, rough gear changes, and, in some cases, complete transmission failure. The 6-speed automatic transmission is known for premature wear, and replacing it can be extremely expensive. Interior quality is another weak point. While the Equinox has a roomy cabin, the materials used feel cheap, and the seats wear out quickly. The infotainment system is outdated and prone to freezing or malfunctioning, making it frustrating to use. Many owners also report problems with the air conditioning system, with some models completely losing their ability to cool the cabin. Fuel economy is another disappointment. While the Equinox's four-cylinder engine was supposed to be efficient, the reality is that it falls behind competitors like the Toyota RAV4 and Honda CR-V. The V6 engine option, while more powerful, suffers from similar reliability concerns. On top of all these issues, the Chevrolet Equinox has poor resale value. Due to its reputation for engine and transmission failures, used models don't hold their value well. Potential buyers are often hesitant to invest in a used Equinox, making it difficult to sell when the time comes. If you're in the market for a midsize SUV, there are far better alternatives. The Toyota Highlander, Honda Pilot, and Mazda CX-9 offer better reliability, performance, and long-term value. Given the high cost of repairs and the risk of major mechanical failures, the Chevrolet Equinox from this generation is an SUV you should avoid at all costs. 4. Nissan Rogue. The Nissan Rogue is one of the best-selling compact SUVs on the market, but its popularity doesn't mean it's a good vehicle. In fact, the Rogue has been plagued with one of the worst reliability issues in the industry: its continuously variable transmission, CVT. If you're considering a used Nissan Rogue from the 2013 to 2020 model years, you might want to reconsider. The biggest and most well-documented problem with the Rogue is its transmission. Nissan's CVT has a reputation for premature failure, often occurring before the vehicle even reaches 70,000 miles. Many owners report excessive transmission overheating, shuddering, and and delayed acceleration. The cost to replace the transmission can range from $3,000 to $5,000, making it one of the most expensive issues a car owner can face. Even worse, Nissan has had multiple class action lawsuits over its CVT problems, but the fixes haven't been effective in the long term. Another major drawback of the Rogue is its underpowered engine. The 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine struggles to provide adequate acceleration, making highway merging and overtaking slow and frustrating. While Nissan markets the Rogue as a fuel-efficient SUV, real-world fuel economy is often lower than advertised, especially when the transmission starts to degrade. The interior quality of the Rogue is another letdown. While it has a spacious cabin, the materials used are cheap, and the build quality is subpar. Many owners report that the seats wear out quickly, the dashboard rattles, and the infotainment system frequently malfunctions. Additionally, the sound insulation is poor, meaning road and wind noise can make long drives unpleasant. Safety is another concern for older Rogue models. While newer versions have more advanced driver assist technology, the 2013 to 2020 models lack key safety features found in competitors. Crash test ratings are decent, but the overall structural integrity of the Rogue is weaker compared to class leaders like the Honda CR-V or Toyota RAV4. Finally, resale value is a major issue. Due to its reputation for transmission failures, the Nissan Rogue has a lower resale value than many of its competitors. Buyers are often wary of purchasing used Rogues because of the potential for costly repairs, making it harder to sell when you're ready to upgrade. With all these issues, it's clear that the Nissan Rogue is an SUV you should avoid. There are far better options in the compact SUV category, including the Honda CR-V, Toyota RAV4, and Mazda CX-5, all of which offer better reliability, performance, and overall value. 3. Land Rover Discovery Sport. The Land Rover Discovery Sport is a luxury SUV that promises off-road capability and high-end features. But in reality, it's one of the most unreliable SUVs you can buy. While Land Rover has a reputation for producing rugged and capable vehicles, the Discovery Sport is plagued with issues that make ownership a costly nightmare. One of the biggest problems with the Discovery Sport is its reliability, or lack thereof. This SUV is infamous for frequent mechanical failures, particularly with its 2.0-liter turbocharged engine. While the engine produces a respectable amount of power, it has been known to suffer from excessive oil consumption, overheating, and turbo failures. Many owners have reported costly repairs, and in some cases, complete engine replacements were necessary before the vehicle even hit 80,000 miles. The Discovery Sport's transmission is another major weakness. The 9-speed automatic transmission, which was meant to improve efficiency and performance, instead causes frustration due to harsh shifting, slow responses, and sudden transmission failures. Owners frequently complain about the SUV hesitating to accelerate or randomly jerking forward, making it both uncomfortable and unsafe to drive. The electrical system is another area where the Discovery Sport falls short. Numerous owners have reported infotainment system failures, dashboard warning lights appearing for no reason, and random power window malfunctions. The infotainment system, while visually appealing, often lags or freezes, making it a headache to use. For an SUV that carries a luxury price tag, you would expect a refined and high-quality interior. Unfortunately, the Discovery Sport disappoints in this area as well. While the design is attractive, the materials used feel cheap, and many owners report rattles and creaks developing within the first few years of ownership. Leather upholstery and trim pieces tend to wear out quickly, and plastic components in the cabin are prone to breaking. The final nail in the coffin for the Discovery Sport is its resale value. Land Rovers, in general, have some of the worst depreciation in the industry, and the Discovery Sport is no exception. If you buy one new, expect to lose a significant portion of its value within just a few years. For those looking for a reliable luxury SUV, there are much better options. The Lexus RX, for example, offers superior build quality and long-term reliability. Unless you enjoy frequent trips to the repair shop and expensive maintenance bills, it's best to avoid the Land Rover Discovery Sport. 2. Ford Explorer. The Ford Explorer has long been one of America's favorite SUVs, but if you're considering a used model from the 2011 to 2019 generation, you may want to think twice. While the Explorer offers a spacious cabin and a powerful engine lineup, it has been plagued with serious reliability issues that make it a risky investment. One of the biggest complaints from owners is the transmission. The 6-speed automatic transmission found in earlier models is notorious for rough shifting, hesitation, and complete transmission failure. Many Explorer owners have had to replace their transmissions well before reaching 100,000 miles, often costing them thousands of dollars. Ford attempted to improve the transmission in later models, but problems persisted. The EcoBoost engines, while designed for efficiency and performance, have their own set of issues. The 2.0-liter and 3.5-liter EcoBoost engines suffer from oil leaks, turbo failures, and cooling system malfunctions. These problems can lead to overheating and, in extreme cases, complete engine failure. Many owners report that repairs are expensive, and Ford's customer service is less than helpful when dealing with these issues. Inside, the Explorer's cabin looks premium at first glance, but quality control issues become apparent over time. Peeling trim, rattling noises, and malfunctioning electronics are common complaints. The Sync infotainment system, found in most models, has been known to freeze, crash, or fail altogether. Another serious issue is with the power steering system. Some Explorer models have suffered from power steering failures, making it difficult to control the vehicle. Ford issued recalls for certain models, but many owners had to deal with expensive repairs out of pocket. Safety should always be a top priority when choosing an SUV, and unfortunately, the Ford Explorer has a mixed track record. Some model years have received poor crash test ratings, particularly in rollover resistance. 1. Jeep Compass. The Jeep Compass is often marketed as a rugged and capable compact SUV, but in reality, it falls short in almost every category. Jeep is known for its off-road prowess, but the Compass fails to live up to the brand's reputation. One of the biggest complaints about this SUV is its underwhelming engine performance. The 2.4-liter 4-cylinder engine produces 177 horsepower, which sounds decent on paper, but in real-world driving, it feels sluggish. Acceleration is slow, and when the vehicle is fully loaded, it struggles even more. The 9-speed automatic transmission is another weak point. Many owners report rough shifting, hesitation, and frequent transmission failures, sometimes as early as 50,000 miles. These issues lead to costly repairs and a frustrating driving experience. The reliability concerns don't end there. Electrical issues are also common, with reports of malfunctioning infotainment screens, faulty sensors, and random warning lights appearing on the dashboard. Fuel economy is another disappointment. Despite being a compact SUV, the Compass delivers below-average mileage compared to its competitors. The four-wheel drive model is particularly inefficient, making it a poor choice for buyers looking to save on fuel costs. Inside, the Jeep Compass doesn't feel as refined as other SUVs in its class. Hard plastics dominate the cabin, and the materials used feel cheap. The infotainment system, while easy to use, is prone to glitches and crashes. The back seat is also cramped, making long road trips uncomfortable for passengers. Another major downside is the resale value. Jeep SUVs tend to depreciate quickly, and the Compass is no exception. Buyers who purchase a new model often find themselves losing a significant amount of money when it's time to sell. For those looking for a compact SUV, there are far better choices available. Competitors like the Honda CR-V and Toyota RAV4 offer better reliability, fuel efficiency, and resale value. If you're considering a Jeep Compass, it's best to steer clear unless you're prepared for a frustrating and costly ownership experience. These 7 SUVs may seem appealing at first glance, but their reliability issues, high repair costs, and poor performance make them a terrible choice. If you're looking for a dependable SUV, it's best to steer clear of these models and explore better alternatives.